With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us.
A look now at the starting lineups for both teams.
And just thinking about players that do it all, who would you say is the most versatile player in the league?
Alyssa Thomas, for me. She averaged 15, 10, and 8 last year. Pretty much unheard of in the W.
That was an insane year from Alyssa Thomas. She could have won MVP for sure. But I'm going to go Nafisa Collier. I mean, she does it all. She's all WNBA in terms of defense. She's averaged 21 points a game. She can pass it. She can rebound it. I mean, just an incredible talent.
Now here's Williams.
Pass to Russell. Unable to get that one to go. The Dream on offense. Howard with the ball. The tray. Rebound by the Lynx.
Now Williams. Outside Sabali. And here's Gustafson. Back to Sabali.
Shot clock at 5.
Inside. Williams.
And can't cash in from close range.
Allen with it. Sabali's there. On the wing, Ryan Howard. Boston.
Ring covering.
Gray outside.
Let's go with a 3. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
A younger player who loves to learn and loves to improve. I don't think it's crazy to say that Gray will be unstoppable when she develops a consistent long ball.
Now here's Russell. And here's Satu Sabali outside.
One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Here's Gray. Pass to Allen.
Here's Boston.
Gray. She's guarded by Williams.
And in 2023, Minnesota finished as the 6th seed with a record of 19-21.
Well, Minnesota missed the playoffs in 2022, which ended their 11-year postseason streak. But they regrouped, and in 2023, they took the Sun the full 3 games in the first round, almost pulling off the huge upset. But what was most important was getting back to the postseason.
And out of bounds, the Lynx will take it.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first quarter. On the wings, Satu Sabali. Russell. Now here's Sabali. She's got 5. Count that one.
Because of Sabali's impressive physical skills, I'm never surprised when she pulls off these contact finishes.
Here's Allen. Pass to Stevens. Outside Howard. They need this. Kept alive. Excellent D there from Mercedes Russell. The Lynx with the lead. And here's Sabali. To the left wing. Now Russell. Shot clock at 6. To Sabali. That 3 off the mark.
Now here's Allen. And here's Howard.
Ring covering.
A 3 from Alicia Gray. That's good, and it's Ryan Howard with the assist.
It's Gray's understanding of spacing and movement that, to me, help her navigate around the court so well.
Now here's Williams. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Sabali. It's rebounded by Atlanta.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Right side, Howard. Allen.
From deep, Alicia Gray. Gustafson with the rebound.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
The Dream Trail. Pass to Allen. Back to Gray. Howard with the ball. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Sabali.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Now here's Sabali. She has 7.
And as you watch the continued development of the WNBA, it feels like length matters a lot these days.
Well, you're seeing teams putting a major emphasis on getting longer players. It really helps you on the defensive end.
Oh, yeah. With how skilled players are these days and the amount of threes teams take, length can certainly neutralize that.
And the first one at the line is good. And so she hits both. And Atlanta has possession. They trail by 3. Outside Howard. Three-pointer. The Dream again can't hit.
And here are the Lynx now. Past Onion Wade.
Here's Russell.
Sabali.
She's covered by Tolliver.
Sabali down low.
The shot, no good. Howard with the ball.
Guarded by Sabali.
And that one good.
Just slicing her way to the rim. Howard showing just how dangerous she is when she's in attack mode.
Brink with the ball. Guarded now by Tolliver. Here's Sabali. That's in, and her 4th basket of the night. She's taken 7 shots. That's a solid 57%.
Pass to Boston.
Outside Howard.
Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
So dynamic with the rock. Howard is looking to make a play and get to the 10.
Floats one. And it's laid in by Sabali.
You have to have perfect timing to knock down the teardrop.
Now here's Howard.
Brink covering.
Stevens in the post.
She's against Gustafson.
Outside Howard. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Well, when Howard is knocking down threes, Ryan is unguardable.
Sabali with it. She's got 13.
Now Onion Wade.
To the inside. Here's Gustafson. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Well, Megan Gustafson was the original star from Iowa, scoring 28 points per game as a senior.
Yeah, she didn't get, the hype of the latest Iowa star, Caitlin Clark. Megan, though, was a National Player of the Year herself, and the lefty has been a quality WNBA player.
Now here's Onion Wade.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Pass to Sabali. Aaliyah Boston with some nice defense there.
Outside Tolliver. Gray is screen. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Yeah, I love the way Tolliver shoots the rock. You know, the long ball is her specialty, and she's not afraid to let it loose.
Now here's Brink.
From deep, Satu Sabali.
It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston.
Well, you could see it in her eyes. She wanted to return the favor with that three, but she just couldn't get it to go.
And here's Howard. She's got 7. Jacks up a 3, and the Dream another 3.
That's a great shot from Howard. She's out here to score as much as possible.
Now here's Sabali. Guarded closely. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Tolliver. And here's the fast break. The shot's good.
Yeah, I'd say that shot was well within her range.
I hope so. There's nothing like a one-footer.
Minnesota trailing.
Now here's Onion Wade. Pass to Sabali. And here's Onion Wade.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's in there. Satu Sabali with the dime.
Trusting in her shot. Onion Wade ready to drain it as soon as she got the feed.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Now Gray.
Onion Wade covering.
And Atlanta, another bucket.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Outside Sabali.
Pass to Onion Wade.
Brink. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
That one on Howard.
You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
First free throw is good. So both teams making some changes here. And good on the second, so she makes both. And so the first quarter in the books. It's the Dream. They're up by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter 2 when we return. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And looking at what we've seen from the Dream, what do you guys think?
It's been a lopsided affair as far as rebounding goes through one.
You want me to tell you what stands out in this game? I'll tell you what's standing out to me in this game. Look, as soon as the ball is hitting the rim, they're just crashing the glass. Solid job.
Atlanta leading. Outside Dirt. Pass to Brown. Over Onion Wade. And a shot by Brown, no good. Here's Zawi B. To the wing, right side.
Zawi B a screen.
Here's Banham. The three-pointer off the mark. Oliver with the ball.
Zawi B on her.
Down low. Brown. Amanda Zawi B with the defensive effort. Here's Minnesota. It's a 5-point game. Onion Wade with it. To the middle. Here's Banham. Rebounded by Tolliver. Right side Durr. Good. And Christy Tolliver gets the assist.
Yeah, and if you're open, Tolliver will find you, but it's not really a matter of if, but when.
Now here's Onion Wade.
Pass to Banham. To the paint.
Now here's Peely.
Guarded by Durr.
Founded back in 2021, the Commissioner's Cup has been an awesome addition to the WNBA season, Brian.
Oh, we all have loved it. It brings extra excitement to the schedule. So much so that the NBA adopted their own version of it.
Yeah, and it's been great in the NBA. And what I love about it, we get a final way before the final. So you get a taste of postseason pressure a lot earlier.
And she knocks down the first one. And the Lynx making a change here. And she makes both free throws. And we're a little over a minute and a half into this second quarter of action. Pass to Brown. There's the three. Drills it from outside.
A confident shooter from deep. When Brown finds just a little space in the perimeter, she wastes no time firing away.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Out to the right wing. And she can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Tolliver. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Up top, it's Austin. Just 5 on the clock. Foul called that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw.
Cannot let Shakira get the ball down low. Austin is too much to handle.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one. And she makes the first.
You have to respect the determination that Shakira Austin brings to the court. She plays extremely hard and will not back down from any matchup.
Both shots good from the stripe. Minnesota calls a timeout.
The coach needs to get him back into a flow offensively. Things have slowed down, and they're starting kind of to force their shots.
Yeah, things have snowballed on them here. You know, the misses just started piling up. I like this timeout to sort of calm down the team and get reset.
So the Lynx now, trailing by 10. Pass to Banham. Back to Williams. Peely with it. From outside the arc. 1 up, 1 down. She makes her first shot in this game.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Right side, Howard. Now Allen. For 3. Russell pulls it in. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play. And there's the foul. It's on Boston. That is their first foul of the game. Now Williams. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Good.
Second personal foul.
She's getting her first free throw attempt of the game here.
Gabby Williams, shooting 1. What's up?
Here's Allen. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. The Shields can't hit.
That would have been a nice alley-oop.
I love the thought. Nearly pulled off the spectacular.
Would have been awesome.
Now here's Williams. Defense is right there. Pass to Banham. 5 on the clock. Goes up from the top of the key. Howard with the rebound. Atlanta in the lead. Unloads from 9, and she gets that one to go off the front iron.
Fantastic body control from Howard. The pull-up jumper is one of the toughest shots to master.
Here's Peely.
Back to Williams. Takes the 3. And the Lynx miss again. Gray left side. Pass to DeShields. That one doesn't drop. Amanda Zawibi with the defensive effort. Outside Williams. It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston. It's stolen by Peely. Williams with it. Howard's there. Outside Williams. Pass to Peely. Banham. Good on the three-point shot.
You know, she's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close down on her.
Now here's Allen. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. And here is Gray. This one for 3. That's another one for her. Her 5th in just 7 shots.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here's Williams. Lets it go from deep.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
Drive by Alicia Gray. Nice D from Gabby Williams. The Lynx trailing. Pass to Banham.
Now here's Peely.
Guarded by Howard. Russell with the screen. To the middle. 5 to shoot.
Nice D from Aaliyah Boston.
Outside Howard. DeShields sets a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Lynx.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Russell with the screen. Banham. And the Lynx miss again.
Boston outside. On the wing, Ryan Howard. Boston outside.
Back to Howard. Kicks it out to DeShields. Off target with the 3. Pass to Williams. Here's Banham.
Chase covered by Allen. Here's Peely. Offensive rebound.
Zowie B's shot is off. And so here's Atlanta. They've led by as much as 10. That's her 6th field goal today, and with that, she is 6 for 11.
Things are really clicking for Howard on the offensive end, and her team should keep feeding her when she's on a roll like this.
Russell with the screen to end the drought.
And it's Peely missing.
Right side, Howard.
Here's Boston.
Russell pulls it in.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Outside Williams. Here's Banham. Good, and it's Gabby Williams who picks up the assist.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Atlanta with the ball, leading by 5. Pass to Brown. Oliver. Fires the 3. In the hoop for her third make from the field. She's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Yeah, Tolliver works so cohesively with her squad. Comes off the pick clean and sends it in.
Now here's Brink.
And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more. She'll be shooting her first free throw of the game.
Michaela Onyeverde, shooting 1.
What's up?
And that one misses. Atlanta in the lead. Outside Durr. Pass to Brown. Now Tolliver from the arc. Here's Austin. Good. First shot, first basket.
Muscling her way in for the board. Austin using her instincts.
And here are the Lynx now. Now here's Kuia, guarded by Austin.
Now here's Brink.
A soft touch off the glass.
Nice low post offense.
And a chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
And I'm not a genius like Brian, but if I'm them, I'd try for that.
Give yourself some credit, Tim. You're pretty smart.
Now here's Brown.
Here's Austin. The little short range fadeaway off target. Here's Sabali. Six to shoot. From downtown, it's good from long range. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. It's the Dream up by 3. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first 2 quarters. You know, Sabali has been really just making it happen out there.
You know, it didn't take long to see what type of game she was going to have today. She came out very aggressively and had a terrific first half.
And if you look at her shot chart, it looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. There is no reason for her to settle for anything less.
Allen with it. Looking for her first basket still in this one.
Pass to Boston.
And here is Howard. Shot number 12 goes in. She's made 7 of those 12 now.
And even against stiff interior defense, Howard stays committed. She never even thought about giving up on the play.
Screen by Gustafson. And the basket by Sabali.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
And
And for Satu Sabali, the WNBA is a family affair.
Her sister Naira is also in the league. Satu is more of a shooter, while Naira is a big. However, they both represent the German national team.
Minnesota trailing.
Outside Brink.
Pass to Gustafson. And stolen by Azare Stevens. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Yes, it's good. That bucket takes her to 9 for 14.
Wow, Howard with the quick release.
Outside Williams. And we're about 1.5 minutes here into the second half. Pass to Gustafson. And the three off target.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now Allen. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
We're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
Now here's Sabali. She's got 19. Looking to end the run. And she lays it up and in.
Clever dribble move by Sabali, getting her free to take a shot.
Now here's Allen. Defense right on her. On the wing, Ryan Howard.
Brink covering. Stevens the screen.
3, Ryan Howard.
Gustafson with the rebound.
And here are the Lynx now. 8-point game. Now here's Sabali.
She's covered by Allen.
Poked away. It's stolen by Howard.
Gray in the post.
She's guarded by Williams. Gray left side. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Lynx.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
It's Gabby Williams on the wing. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Russell. Over Boston. Allen with the rebound.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
Yes, it's good.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Minnesota calls a timeout.
Well, Ryan Howard has her fingerprints all over this one.
She's been gunning from deep. If you're guarding her, you got to get into her jersey. You can't sag off her at all, or you're just asking her to drop another 3 on you.
Pass to Peely. Sabali with it. And here's Banham. 6 points for her. Now Zawi B. Shoots the 3. And that's collected by Diamond to Shields. Allen with it. Here's Stevens. Pass to Boston. Clock at 6. Shoots over Russell. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2. It's on Mercedes Russell.
Well, we saw this with Boston even back in college. She does a great job of drawing fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
Perfect from the line this time. Here's Banham.
Pass to Peely.
Now here's Sabali. Off target from three-point range. Here's Gray. Sabali with the block.
Nice defensive instincts from Satu Sabali, using her height and length to come away with blocks.
Substitution on the court.
To the right side. Pass to Allen. 6 on the shot clock.
Boston sets a screen.
Fires from deep. The shot, no good.
And you're the Lynx now.
Down by 12. Outside Sabali. Here's the three. Count it. With that bucket, she is now 9 for 15 from the floor.
Oh, this is a shot Sabali can make with ease. She's also smart at knowing when to test her ring.
Pass to Allen.
Boston sets a screen.
To the inside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Lindsay Allen.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
And here's Peely.
Now Sabali launches it.
It's hauled in by Boston. Now here's Allen.
D right on her. And there's the call on Satu Sabali. That's her first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Lynx on D. 11-point game. DeShields sets a screen. Oliver. No good with the wing jumper.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Here's Zowie B. Bangs home the trifecta.
Continuing to work on this part of her game, when Zawi B drops it from deep, it helps her confidence.
Oliver up top. 8 points for her. Puts up a three. Minnesota grabs the miss. Now Banner.
Pass to Onion Wade. Peely.
And here's Banham. 6 points for her. Just 5 to shoot. The three ball. And it's Austin with the rebound. Atlanta leading. Left side to Shields.
It's stolen by Peely.
And now the Lynx fast break. Here's Onion Wade. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
The Dream on offense. Outside Durr. Pass to Brown. Here's Tolliver.
Austin with it.
Outside Durr. Tolliver. Nailed from three-point land.
Only needing an inch of daylight to get the shot off, Tolliver has a quick, effective release.
Here's Banham.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Peely.
Launches a three. Connects from three-point range.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Now here's Durr. Now here's Austin. Oliver. There's the triple. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
Here's Bantam. 6 points for her from past the arc. And it's Austin with the rebound.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
The three from Christy Tolliver. She scores her 6th bucket from the floor with that one, and she's shot the ball 11 times.
Yeah, she's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can sense her confidence. Everything she puts up from long range seems to be falling.
Here's Bantam.
Pass to Peely.
Beyond the arc. Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the three.
Outside Tolliver. And here's Austin. Back to Tolliver. Fires for 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Gains confidence with every made shot. Tolliver has a different gear she can tap into.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Here's Peely. Minnesota the rebound. Zowie B down low, covered by DeShields. Zowie B's shot is off. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Dream up by 12. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And we're getting underway in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change. And here are the Lynx now, down by 12. Outside Sabali. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
What a powerful finish from Sabali. I'm impressed with her ability to convert through contact.
Well, if you wanted to give someone an example of a new era big, Satu Sabali certainly fits the bill.
Well, she's 6'4", but she can really shoot it from deep, and what a great shot blocker she is as well. Sabali moves like a guard, a huge matchup problem.
Here's Howard. Outside Tolliver. Stevens. Pass to Howard. The three. Can't hit that one. Minnesota trailing. Here's Brink. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Talking about the young Cameron Brink, she's already an elite shot blocker.
Well, it's rare for a player to come into the league with an elite top-end skill. But Brink has that combination of length and smarts, reads the game so well. Cameron's going to be a menace defensively for years.
The first one falls. The Dream making a switch here. She hits both from the stripe.
Allen with it.
Pass to Howard. Here's Stevens. Down low. Austin inside. Kuia on her. And that one's good. Austin.
Hard to stop someone of Austin's height from finding the inside shot.
So the Lynx now. 9-point game. On the wings, Satu Sabali. Kuia back to Sabali. And she uses the glass on the layup.
I love how aggressive Sabali is when she catches fire. She gets on a roll. She wants to keep piling it on.
Pass to Brown. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Outside Howard. There's a screen by Stevens. The three-pointer off the mark. So the Lynx now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And Williams gets it to go. Atlanta with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Allen. Screen by Austin. Now here's Howard. Ring covering. A shot by Brown, no good. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. Now Sabali. Kuia up top. Pass to Sabali. For three. She can't get that one to fall. Atlanta in the lead. Here's Allen. Howard. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Satu Sabali. Pass to Williams. Sabali. And here's Kuia, guarded by Austin. Now here's Williams. And it's Austin with the rebound. Now here's Brown. She's guarded closely. Outside Howard. Shot to end the cold run. And no good, trying to use the glass. Outside Williams. And here's Satu Sabali outside. Gets it to go from downtown.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been too late.
Still some work left to do, though. They can't relax yet.
And the dream call time here. Lynx on D. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And she lobs it up. Tries to save it. 4 on the clock. Boston inside. Guarded by Russell. And it's Boston missing. The Lynx trailing. Now here's Williams. Pass to Russell. Sabali. Outside Williams. Over Gray. Williams can't get it to go. Howard, ring covering. Howard with the ball. Trying to get back on track. Russell pulls it in.
This has not been a quarter to remember for her.
I mean, what's going on right now? What is this? She's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court.
Now here's Russell. Here's Williams. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And they're right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical moment in this game.
Pass to Russell. Sabali. Shot clock at 6. good by Minnesota. Howard inside.
She's against Brink.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line.
And it's going to be Howard shooting. That's on Cameron Brink.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
You know, Ryan Howard has got a good sense for finding her shots, and she is always ready to attack, which means the defense essentially has to watch her at all times.
Well, when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to do it and get back into this game.
And it was their defense, just as much as their offense, that served as the catalyst and allowed them to put this run together.
What a display.
On the wing, Ryan Howard. Pass to Allen. Now Stevens. The three is up. Drops in the tray.
A prototypical stretch four. Stevens' range extends way beyond the three-point line.
And here's Russell. Sabali. She's covered by Allen.
Sabali, no good.
Atlanta with the ball. Outside Howard. Pass to Stevens. Here's Gray. Outside Howard. The three. It's rebounded by Sabali.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from three-point land. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Now here's Williams. Outside Sabali. No good from outside. Atlanta leading. Out to the wing. Here's Allen. Boston outside. Now Howard. Wide open look. Ooh, no luck on that one.
No getting around the fact that that's a shot she has to knock down.
And here's Sabali. Here's the teardrop. It's rebounded by Atlanta. Outside Howard.
Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
With good size for the guard position, Ryan Howard is able to use that size to stretch the floor.
Now here's Sabali. They need this. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. Two shots.
Offensively, Sabali is such a smart player, knows how to bait defenders into contact and get to the line.
And no good as the first free throw misses for her. We'll see if she can nail the second. And she does get the second one. And that trims the lead to 6.
Not as productive of a trip to the line as she'd have liked. They really need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Howard with the ball. From deep. Doesn't go for her.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
This team needed a bucket, and Russell answers the call.
Here's Howard. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Tipped away.
Brink with the steal.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the official signals a jump ball there.
Second team foul.
Pushing it up. And she commits the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the green. Aaliyah Boston. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that puts them up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Minnesota calls a timeout.
Well, they're drawing up really the only thing they can here. Get off a quick shot, then foul.
That's got to be the game plan. I mean, free throws are really their only hope here.
Minnesota calls a timeout.
Time is the big factor here. You need to get the points fast and then foul.
Yeah, Tim, and it has to be a quick foul. Every second is critical at this stage.
Yeah, they cannot waste any time if they want to come back.
Outside, Sabali.
Got a piece of it. Allen with the steal. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the green. Lindsay Allen. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
As she doesn't get the first one to fall, really trying to focus now on the second. And she ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, just too much work and not enough time.
Here's Sabali. Buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for the green. Lindsay Allen. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 7-point ball game. Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. Guys, what do you think?
They can game plan all they want in the huddle, but unless they put more time on the clock, this one's over.
Yeah, I don't know what they think they can accomplish with this timeout.
Maybe a drink of water?
Here's Williams.
Outside Brink.
Shoots the 3. And it falls! And now they they trail by just 4.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
At the line
A
for the
smart
green.
foul there to try to extend the game.
Yeah, this isn't over, but the clock's as much of a problem for them as the score is right now.
They need some missed free
Two
throws.
shots.
She doesn't hit the first, and that was one they really wanted. She's got one more, though. And she's able to hit the second one. And that puts them up 5. Here's Sabali. Outside Williams. Three-pointer.
It's hauled in by Boston.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. At the line for the green, Aaliyah, Boston. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases their lead to 6. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances as the visiting team.
But that didn't seem to bother them one bit. Road team, host team. All I know is at the end of the day, they were the better team.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.